football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. The Huskies offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Bringing pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Ball handed off. He's got room to run. Running with purpose. They've got him down out near the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd Good time and place for a lob pass.
The pocket breaking down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll hand it off. It's a strong stiff arm. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Maiava. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Huskies are looking to keep this drive going. On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is getting some one-on-one matchups.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Just trying to get rid of it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
14, Oregon, 0.
Bringing it out. It's Riggs. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend.
And looking for a big play here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
The come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Maiava. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking for some space. It's Hill. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The play fake, he'll look to throw it. Wrap down the middle. It's Perry. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grab near the sticks. It's Casper. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
A nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
You know, this is incomplete. We have a flag down in the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Huskies look to keep this drive moving. And here's the handoff. Runs through the defender.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They try to run it with the option. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Maiava. Makes the grab on the move. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal. The Huskies will line up now. It's first and goal. Back to throw again. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Dropping back. It's Moore. It's another deep shot. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll hand it off. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Give it to the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. 22. Dropping back. It's Moore. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Huskies will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's caught off the deflection. He bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Hill. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Gets into space at the 50. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
On the run, it's Harris. Has the first down and more. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Hey, 27, John.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Casper. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The Huskies will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First and 10 now for the offense. Using his legs, it's Harris. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. The sure hands. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16 for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. They battle back to take the lead.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Trying to find some room. It's Gaines. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Receivers are bunched together.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Mayava. Looks left and finds his target there. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Looking deep down the left side. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. It's going to bring up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. He's past the marker and still going. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some...
Here he goes. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Grinding away on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. To throw, it's Mayava. Finds his man. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Huskies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 1st down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's gains. 7th play of the drive coming up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. To the air. It's Mayava. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it! The kicking team makes the recovery.
Well, they needed the onside kick, and they come up with it. Remember, they don't need a touchdown here. Let's see if the defense on the other side can hold them to prevent the go-ahead score.
He shreds the tackle.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle, but first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Makes the grab. It's Gaines. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. It's a short completion to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Great cut there. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Huskies. They take the lead in the final minute.
Well, Chris, we've called so many playoff games, and you just hope for a competitive game, and that's exactly what we have here. A go-ahead score with less than 2 minutes to go. Now it'll come down to can their defense hold up and secure the victory. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and become
looking for a deep completion. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pass interference, defense. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.